Howdy World! In today's video, I'm going to be washing and styling my 3C type curly hair. This is what it looks like at the moment. And I'm going to show you what products I used in order to get my hair the way I like it. So if you want to see the process, then come join me. Alrighty, y'all, let's get into it. Look at this hair. It is herring. It's been about 5 days since I washed my hair and it was feeling heavy, and it's time to just go in with some shampoo, or in Spanish we call it champoo. I usually do 2 rounds of washing with shampoo, but this is the first one, and you never really get a lot of suds, at least for my hair, when I'm washing with the first shampoo, unless I'm wasting a lot. The reality is it has so much gunk in it that it needs to get washed. So by the second round, as you see here, you're going to get a lot more suds. It's going to cleanse the scalp a lot more. I'm going to do a lot of soft scrubbing, not with my nails. Rather, I'm using my fingertips to just massage whatever dirt build up or whatever's on my scalp out. So we are washing that hair and rinsing it nicely. Now, once I remove all the shampoo out of my hair really well, then I'm going to go in with some conditioner, and I'm going to make sure I apply that while my hair is soaking wet. This helps my hair detangle a lot easier rather than me applying conditioner onto my hair while it's dry or like semi-dry. I go in with a Denman brush, and I'm going to comb my hair out from the bottom up. That's where you're going to get less hair fallout, and you're not going to pull and put a lot of tension on your hair when you work from the bottom up. I work in sections, and since my hair lately hasn't been very naughty, it has been naughty, let's be real. But for some reason, I feel like that technique of wetting my hair really well while I apply the conditioner and then I'll rub it in, it doesn't tangle as much. So it's a lot easier to detangle. As you see here, that is the difference between the tangled and untangled version of my hair. And then I'm just going to continue to work from the bottom up and remove those tangles, and then I'll twist my hair while it's in my hand as I'm detangling. So I'm detangling from the top and from underneath the bottom. Okay, so just keep working on that until I get knot and tangle free. Then I'm going to just pass that same Denman brush through all of my hair and make sure that it is just smooth and feels amazing, and it just kind of lies to me, you know, because my hair isn't that good. It's good, but it's not that good, you know what I mean? You cannot not put no product in my hair. So this is the amount of hair that I have lost during this process. So it looks like a lot, but it's really not compared to what it could be. For a treatment, I'm going to be applying a hair mask, and I'm going to just spread that through my hair nice and evenly, and also raking that product through all of my curls. I'll make sure I'll put it in the front, on the sides, and just continue to rake through my hair. This is a nice little technique to make sure that the product is all over your hair, as you see here. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to pick my hair up and let this product sit in my hair while I shower. So that'll take about like 10 minutes. So it's a good 10 minutes with this hair mask just hydrating my natural curly 3C hair type. Now it is time to rinse, and I'm rinsing it with some lukewarm water and just making sure that all the product is taken out. I really don't like to leave the hair or the conditioner or the product in my hair unless it is a leave-in. So I rinse everything out, and then I go in with my product of choice. But this is what my curls are looking like after I put a treatment on. And let's go into styling my 3C type curly hair. While my hair is damp, I'm going to go in with a hair milk. And this is a nice hair milk from Aunt Jackie's that helps detangle the hair, but also give a nice, like, soft, lightweight detangling freshness, a little plump to the curls. It's a really nice mist. I definitely recommend it, and it's very affordable. I believe I paid on sale for this silkening milk, I think it was about like $4 or $5. So yes, it's definitely a good one. And I'm gonna spray that all over my hair, all over my curls, the front, the back, the middle, and just make sure that my hair is nicely saturated with this product. and that just makes my curls just drop a little bit, but they get very curly and it helps them define the curls really nicely. Next, I'm going to be using a Cream of Nature Shrinking Defense Curl Activator, and this texture is very slimy yet silky at the same time. It is really nice to just apply to the hair. The texture is really, really pretty, and I just make sure that I rake that through all of my hair, including my roots all the way down to my tips of my hair. When I apply too much of this product, it can become just very heavy on my face. Like, it'll make me break out if I have too much of this product on. So a nice portion, a moderate portion is nice, and it spreads out very nicely on the hair. What tends to happen to me is that a lot of products that I apply to my hair, when they're nourishing or they're full of a lot of oils or moisture, they tend to make me break out on my forehead or on the side of my face or underneath my chin. So that's a big problem I usually get. And also my hair becomes very heavy. It just becomes too heavy, too stiff, and the curls won't bounce as fluffy. And that's something that I learned with products. Like, don't apply a bunch of it. When you apply a bunch of it, it just oversaturates on your skin, because your hair, especially when it's curly, it's going to fall on your face. So be careful, because you really don't need a lot of product. For some reason, these two products mix very well. I tried applying the shrinking cream first and then the silkening milk after, and it does go on differently. The hair reacts differently. So I do prefer to add the silkening milk and then I apply the shrinking cream. Depending on what hair type you have and what products work best with your skin is the key, because sometimes, like I told you, things that are super hydrating don't work for my skin. However, playing around with products or just seeing which base, meaning the first one you use, allows the other product to work more like efficiently for your hair type. So yeah, it's just playing with products and seeing, maybe if I put this as my base first and then I apply this cream after, it's gonna make my curls react and look a lot prettier. So yeah, so once I apply that product and I just rake it through my hair, then I'm going to flip my hair back and forth and then go back in and rake a little bit more. And always make sure to use a brush to comb all of the product evenly through your hair and then rake again. Now I'm going to go in with a moisturizing agent, and this is going to be my grease. This is the castor oil, Blue Magic oil that I apply to my hair. I just take a small amount of that, rub it into my hands, and then just rake it through my hair all over. So this is just going to give some shine. Don't apply too much of this, even though this version of the Blue Magic is a lot lighter compared to the blue one. And that way the curls just bounce. They're full of life and they look amazing. If you want your hair to be a lot more lightweight, then you can skip this part, because this is definitely going to make your hair a little heavier, / your hair is not going to dry as fast. So it's going to take a little bit longer. But once I get all that product in my hair, then I can start the boom boom part, the poof, 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 poof. Now this is about like 10 hours later that my hair dried. It took a long time for my hair to dry because it is very damp and muggy over here in Florida at the moment. There has been a snowstorm in New York and upstate, so that weather trickles down over here and made it like very damp, and my hair just took forever to dry because of that. And like I said, the oil will make the hair take a lot longer to dry. But with a pick, I'm going to pick out my hair and fluff it out to start with. So I'm going to make sure that I am flicking the hair up, as you see here. That way I introduce, or I allow and encourage some fluff into the hair, and also to just open up those curls where they're not as tight. I started off with the pick, but now I'm going in with my hands, and I like to just roll my hair around softly, gently, and just push and like move the hair, create air into it, so that way it fluffs up, and then I'll just start pulling it from the root out. So there's going to be parts where you're going to get stuck, and that's the whole point. So you're just going to be like encouraging the curl to remove from its shrinkage. You're going to be giving length to the hair and air to the hair so that it fluffs up and has mobility. And just a heads up, your hair has to be completely dry before you start to pick it and fluff it up. If not, it's going to frizz and tangle a lot more, and it's going to ruin the definition of the curls. So just make sure it's fully dry and then start the flipping and the movement of the hair so that the hair is not just stuck in one direction and knows that it can flow both ways. And that way you get that bounce and that shape that you want. You will have to play around with the hair a lot in order to get it to the shape that you want. Everybody wants a different kind of style and shape in their hair. And I just like to continue to play with it, pull on it, and not really like pull, but gently just pull the curls a little bit more so they're stretched, and then you just get this beautiful different look every time you put your hair one way or the other way, or you move the curls back and forth. They just create a different style and a different look for the hair, which is super duper awesome. I'm like super glad that I let my hair grow out and I went natural, you know, like fully curly, because I'm not gonna lie to you, having curls is so poppin'. I love having curls. I love that my hair is this texture. I can't even imagine that when I was younger, I just wanted straight hair, like pin flat iron straight hair. Like, it's cool, but there's just something about curls that is just so beautiful. So this is what my hair looks like after I fluffed it up. It looks super cute. It looks a mess, and I love that look. It's like a well put together mess. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to making more, and I'll see you in the next one. Sounds good? Ciao, ciao.